Dive into the weight loss kickstart lesson number 4. So hi, and thank you for joining during the weight loss kickstart series, where you're learning simple and unique solutions that work for you to finally lose the weight and keep it off. In the first lesson, you learned which foods work best for you for lifelong health. In the second lesson, you learned which exercises are best for weight loss. And in the third and last lesson, you learned to get the support you need to achieve your weight loss goals. So if you didn't have a chance to see them, you'll definitely want to check those out. I'm excited that you're joining us today because you're going to learn what to do when you're stuck or you've hit a plateau in your weight. So I have some simple suggestions and some strategies that I'm confident will work for you. I think you'll be surprised when you hear how simple it can be to get unstuck, to break through those plateaus, and continue with healthy weight loss so that you finally lose the weight and keep it off. So before you get into to kickstart your weight loss, you'll quickly review the first 3 lessons so that you get the foundation offered in this series. And first, just a bit about me. My name is Jason Ryer. I'm the founder of Zen Strength as a certified bulletproof and human potential coach with knowledge and access to the best tools for hacking health and upgrading human performance. I've helped well over 500 people with weight loss, losing 15 pounds and more using my science-backed formula. So I've helped men in their 40s. As a man in my 40s, I can relate to others struggling with their health and weight during this time in their lives. As we age, it becomes increasingly more challenging to reach our weight loss goals. So this is exactly why we need a formula to help us finally get there. I've helped business owners and entrepreneurs. So as a business owner myself, I enjoy helping others who are working hard for the health of their business, yet find themselves struggling to find ways to improve their own personal health. So I'm here to tell you that you can achieve the success in your business and in your personal health by following the formula to finally lose the weight. I've also helped diabetics. I used to turn diabetics away and send them to their doctor for approval, so no more. I've since worked with diabetics and realized they need this valuable information just as much as anybody else. So they lose the weight, get off their meds, and onto a healthier, happier life. So then what about women, non-business owners, and non-diabetics? The information I share can work for everyone. I've helped hundreds of women, as well as others in all walks of life, to lose weight and beyond, burn fat, build strength, boost energy, detox, and increase immunity. So I'll quickly dive into this. We talked about this in the first 3 lessons, so I'll go over this quickly. But what is my path? So I started back in 2014, when before that I was on a seafood diet. I see it, I eat it, anything and everything. Overeating, not feeling well, frequent sinus infections and colds, gas and bloating, brain fog, heart attack symptoms. I tried a vegetarian and vegan diet for about 2 years, and that helped with the crazy heart attack symptoms. But then later on, I discovered a more nuanced approach to food and health. And I learned that it's not so simple when you dig into the details, and I see why so many people get it wrong and struggle with their weight. So I dove deep, following the experts, doing my own research, spent a year getting certified as a bulletproof and human potential coach. In 2017, I dove into coaching and helping others with health, wellness, and life. And so now as a certified bulletproof and human potential coach, I'm working with people with all things health and wellness, like sleep, stress, strength, mobility, pain, inflammation, fitness, relationships, energy, motivation, mindset, breathing, meditation, hormones, menopause, nutrition, supplements, nootropics, biohacking, and much more. And when I asked my students, clients, and others, the one thing they wanted to change the most was, of course, their weight. But wait, I disagree with that goal, because no, you don't want to lose the weight. Instead, you want to lose fat while building strength and beyond to increase immunity, boost energy, and detox for a longer, healthier, more fulfilling life. I've since helped people lose weight in a way that's simple, healthy, and effective. So over the past 7 years, I dove deeply into weight loss, researching what worked and what didn't, studying and experimenting with the latest diet trends so that I could help my clients and students get the results they were looking for. So now many of my students and clients find that losing weight comes easy. They can drop 10 or more pounds. They can gain control over food. They enjoy the journey. Better than simply losing weight, they burn fat while building strength and muscle, detoxing their bodies, increasing immunity, and boosting energy. So today, you'll learn how to get unstuck, break through plateaus, and kickstart your weight loss. So here's one quick testimonial from one of our past students. Jerry says, Jason's program is a game changer that not only made me aware of my unhealthy eating habits, but got me focused on a routine that put me on track for healthy eating. Jason is a gifted professional that is committed to helping others live a healthy life. His one-on-one sessions are priceless. So I appreciate Jerry for the kind words. So what is your why? So we talked about this before, and I think it's important to repeat. So ask this question and answer this question and leave a comment. What's your reason for losing weight? So what's your reason for losing the weight? There are so many. to move lighter on your feet, like what you see in the mirror, be respected by family and friends, coworkers, avoid the common lifestyle chronic illnesses like heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and stroke, so that you have a longer lifespan, perhaps more important, a longer health span. So what's your number one weight loss challenge? So leave a comment now and share. And this is how you take away the pain. So what are these pains? You could be overeating, stuck, activity and exercise, sex drive, too busy, discipline, and don't feel well. So when weight is no longer a problem for you, what changes in your life? So take a moment to answer this question for yourself and share a comment with the answer or answers that you came up with. So how can you lead a life of pleasure to be thinner, have more energy, be stronger, happier, healthier, have increased immunity, detox your body, better connections with loved ones, and feel good about your body and yourself? So once again, take a moment to answer this question for yourself and share in the comments. So what is your life transformation? And how will your life be different after you lose the weight, knowing that you'll keep it off? So the first questions we talked about in the earlier lessons, this one was in the second lesson, and we'll keep going. So take a moment to think about this and share your answer in the comments. And imagine that you're in control of your life and your food, valued and respected, happy and healthy, spending time with your loved ones, strong and energized, proud, confident, and secure. So how do you take ownership of your life after seizing the opportunity and realizing your transformation, your life transformation? So how do you look? Take a moment to imagine how you look in your mind. If you have words to describe how you look, share in the comments. How do you feel? How does it feel to live this life transformation? Take a moment to describe the feeling and share how you feel in the comments. Take ownership of this vision and the feeling. So this is you. So we discussed this in the last lesson, and so we asked these questions throughout the lessons, and I think it's important to come back to these and answer these questions. So here's another testimonial from one of our past students. I had a bit too much overall fat on my body. I found that it works for me. Now I don't stress about food. I'd recommend this program to anyone. It's definitely an eye-opener. Thanks again, Jason. So that's from Lauren. So thanks, Lauren, for the kind words. Really appreciate it. In the first lesson, you learned simple, healthy, and effective solutions for these problems. Number one, you don't know which foods are best for you to effectively lose weight. And then in the next lesson, you learned you don't know which exercises are best for you to effectively lose weight. So that was the problem. And the third problem in the third lesson, you don't know where or how to get the support you need to effectively lose weight. So here's the problem you're going to solve now. So you're stuck and hit a plateau and need a kickstart to lose weight. So I get it. I've seen and heard this story over and over again. People gain weight, go on diets, lose some weight, go off diets, and repeat over and over and over again throughout their lives. There are several problems with this. But first, it's totally natural to gain and lose some weight every once in a while. Where it becomes a problem is when people lose and gain weight in unhealthy ways. And if you're watching this, I think you know what I mean, or have an idea of what I mean. So as we age, we're less active, our hormones are less active, and our metabolism slows. It's true that this is a natural process that we can expect to a certain extent, right? The problem is that people try, and they tend to be eating foods that make this problem increasingly problematic over time. So just think about it. Imagine someone who eats whole, natural, mostly unprocessed foods throughout her life. So this is something you learned about in lesson number one. And now imagine someone who eats fast, processed, and junk food throughout his life. Obviously, the unhealthy eater is going to have more metabolic issues, leading to increased inflammation and weight gain. So similarly, the person who is active and moves her body is going to keep her metabolism up, which makes it easier to maintain a healthier weight. So you learned about this in lesson number two. So something we didn't discuss is dieting. So when you go on a severely restrictive diet, you may see the pounds drop off on the scale. This may seem like a good thing on the surface, but the problem that so many people seem to miss is they're sending signals to their body that they're starving or malnourished. And what does this do? How does your body respond? Your metabolism slows down and it wrecks your hormones in the process. So your body, being smart and adaptive to stress, is now going to hold on to its fat stores. Why? As a simple survival mechanism, just in case you go on a diet again. So every time you crash diet, you're making it much harder to lose the weight the next time. For these reasons, I offer weight loss solutions that are simple, healthy, and effective. They aren't quick fixes because there is no quick fix. Rather, living a healthy lifestyle is what you need for lifelong success with your weight. So then, What's holding you back from losing the weight and getting the body and the life you want and deserve? So before I offer my solutions that work for weight loss, I have a question for you. After all, you already have many of the answers. So rather than looking to others, you can start by asking yourself, what's working for you in the past, or what's worked for you in the past to get unstuck and start losing weight? And a better question to ask is, what can you do now to get unstuck and start losing weight? So take a moment to consider these questions and share your answers in the comments. I ask because so often we already know what's best for us. What helps you and others get unstuck in their weight loss journeys? To find the answers, we can review the lessons you learned in the previous videos. So which foods are best for simple, healthy, and effective weight loss? So start with whole foods. What are whole foods? Not the grocery store, of course, but which foods are minimally processed that will support your health the best? These are the foods you want to focus on, the foods that have no packaging, no label, and no ingredient list. Not that all processed and packaged foods are necessarily bad, it's just that the simple answer is to choose whole, natural foods. What are your preferred foods? Are they whole and natural foods? This is your first solution to the problem of finding healthy foods to support your weight loss. And here's the next one. Prioritize protein. So if you look at the data to see what really works for people when it comes to weight loss, you'll see that the people eating the highest percentage of protein are the people having the most success with weight loss. And how do we know this? Well, we looked at the data of millions of people tracking their food on the popular app MyFitnessPal. We saw that the people losing the most amount of weight were getting as much as 40% of their calories from protein. 40%. That's a lot of protein. So where do you think you can get this much protein in your diet? You can focus on protein-rich foods like lean beef and chicken breast, or if you prefer plants, you can opt for legumes like peas and lentils, just for example. But back to the 40% protein. If you look at how that affects the ratio of food and carbs, fat and carbs, you'll see that you're getting 60% of your food from both fat and carbs. And you'll likely have to cut back on these foods in order to get your protein consumption up while still making sure that you're not overeating. So focusing on protein is solution number 2 to the problem of finding foods that best support healthy weight loss. So I was going to stop there, but I have additional bonuses that we explore in much more detail in our premium courses, like our 5-day formula. So although I urge people to focus on whole natural food sources, there are a few supplements that can greatly accelerate your fat burning: coffee, bulletproof coffee, and prebiotic fiber. So we talked about these in the first lesson, so you can go back to the first lesson if you want to learn more about this, and this as well. So we talked about the foods that will support you the most in the green zones, and the foods that you might want to avoid in the red zone. So you can go back to lesson number 1. And what exercises are best for healthy weight loss? So this was lesson number 2. So stop worrying about exercise. Stop thinking of exercise as something that's challenging, painful, or boring. Instead, think of moving your body and generally staying active throughout the day. So focus on the pleasure and satisfaction you get from feel-good hormones and the endorphin rush and the sense of accomplishment. So if you spend most of your day sedentary, take breaks every hour on the hour, for example. So look around you, shift your awareness to your body, move your body, stand up, and walk around. So now, what about exercise? So we talked about movement and activity. So this is all the stuff you got in lesson number 2. So what about actually exercise? So of course you want to do and find something you enjoy, something you'll actually do. So work towards a goal, for example, a full body squat, push-up, pull-up, handstand, and start small. Do your regression. So regress the exercise, starting simple, and progress. That is, there are many exercises you can do to work towards your goals. For example, with handstands, you don't just try to do it the first time out. Instead, you can do it by doing, like starting on all fours, for example. And you can have someone spot and assist you, or you can use a wall. So the same goes for just about any other exercise. There's a progression you can follow to improve. And along the way, you'll challenge your mind and your body, strengthening and building muscles, boosting your metabolism for more effective weight loss. That means burning fat while building strength and muscle for better overall body composition. So these are things we spend time learning about more and practicing for ourselves with support from coaches and others on the same path to healthy weight loss. So let's hear again. So let's go to the next one, which is, where will you get the support you need to achieve your weight loss goals? So this was lesson number 3. So you learned in the last lesson to get support from your partner, family, and friends in lesson number 3. So you can also get support from online groups, like our private groups on Facebook and on our own platform. So you can get a lot of support and make a lot of progress with online courses. And there are many programs and courses available online. Many are free, like what you're getting now. And some of the best resources are paid. One of the best of these, in my opinion at least, is the 5-day formula. It's the perfect solution for those who are generally motivated and just need a boost to get them going by offering all the tools you need to lose the weight and keep it off while getting support from me and other students in just 5 days. So if you're serious about losing the weight, definitely try this premium program or another that suits you. You can also get support with coaching. So if you want to speed up and get the absolute best weight loss results possible, you can find and hire a coach to get one-on-one expert advice, accountability, support, and motivation. So my approach is to help my coaching clients discover what works best for them. So rather than struggling to follow someone else's advice, they use the most effective tools available for them to lose the weight, keep it off, and beyond, to build strength, boost energy, increase immunity, and detox the body, to upgrade their human performance, to live a longer, healthier, more fulfilling life. So if you want to skip ahead and get the results you're seeking, you'll definitely want to get a coach. So getting back to the main point of this lesson, how do you get unstuck, and break through weight loss plateaus? How do you escape the maze of excess weight loss information? You do all these things you've been learning about. You eat all the right foods, you move your body, you get the support you need. So where can you get all these things? Well, it's entirely up to you. There are a lot of resources all around you, but you can get all these things in one place when you sign up for the upcoming 5-day formula. So let me explain. Hey guys, I'm super excited to share with you the 5-day formula to drop 10+ pounds. And with this formula, there's no need to suffer with strict diets or excessive exercise. You'll learn how to drop 10+ pounds in just 5 days. So I'm going to tell you what it's all about and why this can help you in your life to see if you're a good fit. So tell me if this sounds like you. You have more than 10 pounds to lose. You've tried so many diets, you've gained back the weight, your eating habits are out of control, you feel pain, weak, or tired. So what if there was a way to lose the weight and keep it off that's both easy and enjoyable? And that's exactly why I created the 5-day formula. So with this formula, losing weight comes easy. You drop 10+ pounds, you gain control over food, you'll actually enjoy it. And plus, you'll burn fat, build strength, detox, increase immunity, and boost energy. And we have testimonials from a bunch of students. We have a button here you can buy now. Now it's $47. The price is going to go up soon to $97. So you want to get in before it's too late. So what do you get in the 5-day formula? You get the video training for 5 days that make it easy to follow, understand, and learn how to make your weight loss journey successful in both a way, like I said, that's easy and enjoyable. You get a daily action plan. So you can print this out. You'll have something to follow along with day to day and tell you how to lose the weight. You'll get a hunger killer shopping list. So you'll have a list of things to buy that you'll use during the 5 days and of course beyond to make your weight loss journey both easy and enjoyable. And you'll get weight loss biohacks. So you'll get a list of steps you can take along with a complete roadmap that makes food and eating choices simple. And then you'll get what I call our quick hits. So you get movement and exercises that boost your weight loss and body composition for burning fat while building strength with no need to go to a gym and no need for weights or equipment. So right now you're struggling with overeating and eating bad foods, you're stuck in your habits and your weight, not enough activity and exercise, low sex drive, you're too busy with work. And instead, imagine if you were in control of your food and your life, valued and respected, happy and healthy. So a lot of people say they don't have the discipline, they're lying to themselves. They've tried so many times before, they don't feel well most of the time, they're embarrassed, insecure, worthless, depressed, and can't stand what they see in the mirror. And I'm telling you, you can turn things around to spend more time with loved ones, feel strong and energized, and most importantly, proud, confident, and secure with yourself and your body. So what else is there? So what about me, Jason Ryer? So that's me. I'm a certified bulletproof and human potential coach focusing on being a weight loss coach. So I have the knowledge and access to the best tools for hacking health and upgrading human performance. I've helped over 500 people with weight loss using my science-backed formula. So I created the 5-day formula to help people struggling with weight loss, many just like you, and learn my unique formula to make it easy and enjoyable to drop 10+ pounds. And I put it at a price that's accessible and makes it a no-brainer to buy because of all the value you get. So I want to share this with you and show how you too can drop 10+ pounds in just 5 days. So you can go through this on your own. You can see all the things that are included in all 5 days. and I'm going to jump ahead to what's next. So what makes the 5-day formula priceless? So here's the value you get. For $197, you get the video training, 97 daily action plans, 17 hunger killer shopping lists, 47 weight loss biohacks, 37 quick hits, and then these bonuses. $420 is the amount you can earn in a month. With the extra time, you'll have $180 is the amount in 1 month you can save on food, $47 for support from our exclusive private online community, and $15 to get a full-length documentary film, all valued at over $1,000. So this really does make it a no-brainer, and not to mention that you'll feel better, you'll have more control over your food, and you'll get this in-depth knowledge and experience. So what else do we have here? So frequently asked questions. So I mentioned biohacking. So what is that? It's really taking control of your own health and achieving your health goals in a way that's easier, effective, and enjoyable. So I mentioned a shopping list. Yes, there are some things to buy to get the results. You don't need to buy them, but I'll give you some things to buy, and it'll actually make your weight loss journey enjoyable and more successful. So time commitment is at least 1 hour. What if you take medications? So a lot of people are on medications. They have diabetes or blood pressure. I address that here, and we do take those students. So with that, who is this for? This works for anyone and everyone, but I've helped a lot of people, men, business owner, diabetics. What about women? Yes, women too. So hundreds of women as well. So go through this, click on the Buy Now button, join us, and I'll see you in the 5-day formula. So you've seen and heard some of the success stories from our past students and clients. So to wrap things up, how are you going to take ownership for your weight loss success? In the first lesson, you learned about your opportunity for weight loss success to finally lose the weight and keep it off. That opportunity awaits. And the second lesson, you learned about your life transformation. You learned how your life can be so much better when you lose the weight, and not because you lose the weight, but in the third lesson, you learned how you took ownership. So that is, you're accepting yourself as someone with healthy habits, who eats healthy, as you learned in lesson number 1, moving your body, staying active and exercising, as you learned in lesson number 2, and getting the support you need, as you learned in the third lesson. And now you're getting the kickstart that you need to get unstuck, break through plateaus, and onto a life of sustained weight loss, so that you feel better about yourself by burning fat, boosting energy, building strength, detoxing your body, and increasing your immunity. So as I asked you before, could this be you? So humor me for a second and imagine what could be. You wake up in the morning and look in the mirror like so many times before, except this time you see a thinner waistline and more muscle definition. You feel proud of your efforts and how you look. You're relieved to no longer be struggling with weight loss. You now have more energy than you've had in years. You're calm and confident with your work and your family, simply sticking to your plan. You now know you're on the right track. So you have both the knowledge and the experience to drop 10 pounds and much more and keep it off. With your newfound control of your appetite and eating, you'll be on your way to keeping the weight off for good. So even better than just losing the weight, you'll burn fat and build strength for improved overall body composition, meaning you'll look good naked. So what else? Friends and family might take notice, comment and ask, what's your secret? And perhaps most important, you'll feel confident in your own skin. So what's your problem? As you learned in this lesson, you may not be getting the support you need. So what's the solution? You need to find that support. Start by looking to those closest to you and share your goals, challenges, and successes. Find support from online groups, from courses and programs like the 5-day formula. So there you have it. Simple, healthy, and effective ways to get the support you need to lose weight and keep it off. So what's your next best step? Are you ready to get back on track for healthy living so that you finally lose the weight and keep it off? If so, don't wait. Sign up now for the 5-day formula. I'm looking forward to seeing you there.